Hey guys, it's Chris here. Now, you're probably wondering why you're looking at a lot of bags and my feet and all that mess on my floor here. Well, I can tell you instantly, this is the reason. This huge bastard's the reason. Yeah, I got it. I told you guys in another video, if you've seen it, that I wanted to get a very, very huge set at a good discount from a friend. I finally got it Friday, and I've been building on it ever since. But I was disturbed a lot of times, so I haven't been able to finish it before now, which is now Sunday. Um, I haven't even cleaned up this mess yet, as you can see. So, and you're probably wondering why there are some bags here, boxes there. Let's just say it like this: this thing was in four boxes. Um, the main box, actually five then. Um, the main box there, box one, as you can see there, two and three, plus the instructions. Um, so, yeah. Now then, just to give you an idea about how huge the instruction book is, you can see here, it is pretty thick. Now, if we compare that to a regular medium-sized set manual, then it gives you a pretty good idea about the size, about the differences on these things. Um, yeah. So, just throw this one down and this one. Now then, let's just get to the main set itself. I'll be doing some comparison later in this video to compare with some of my other sets. Now then, first off, let's just have a little look at the characteristics of the Star Destroyer, Superstar Destroyer, Executor. Well, you can read all this yourselves, except for those 19,000 meters. That's wrong. It was actually 19,200 meters. At least that's what the official sources of LucasArts said. At least as far as I've experienced. Yeah, and then you can just read everything that it has here, the characteristics and all that. You should be done by now. So, otherwise you can just pause the video. But, well, we'll just have it from the start to the end, from the front to the back. Well, as you can see here, this thing is huge. Um, and yeah, well, what can I say about it? I'm very happy that I got this set, no doubt, but this set is not for an inexperienced builder. I I'm really serious about this, guys, because let me just say it like this: I'm very experienced in building Lego by now. If you've also seen my whole one model, although I'm still just I'm still not done with that one. That video is almost a year old. Um, but let's just say it like this: even for a guy like me who's been collecting Lego Star Wars for like 14 years now, then yeah, it was still a very big challenge for me, especially to get all these little pieces right when there were so many other little pieces around everywhere, and yeah, um, and well, that's the thing. This is not for the little kids. Trust me on that. This is for bigger boys, roughly spoken. Um, yeah. As you might have heard in some rumors and seen in some videos, this thing is capable of opening up so that you can see a little crew compartment where you can see some minifigures in. True. So, I'll just show you the minifigures right here. They can't stand up here. We could just try with Bosk. As you can see there, he can't really, so. Well, anyway, my favorite bounty hunter, Bosk. Trandoshan bounty hunter. This is a hard plastic head. There's no rubber on it, and very detailed torso, back printing, everything. He's very detailed overall, which I'm very proud of. Then there is IG-88, the best bounty hunt, the best what's it called, assassin droid of all time. Let's just try to put him down here to see if the camera can focus. And it could. So, and you probably already know those regular battle droid bodies, so I won't turn him around, except for his head is a bit fascinating. So, now we have Admiral Piet. I think that's Admiral Piet. Actually, this set came with a spare blaster pistol. I just gave it to him, although he regularly doesn't use it, but yeah. As you know me, then I often do something else. Then we have Darth Vader, which I have several of by now. I think I'm on the wrong side of 5 to 10. So, yeah. Well, there's nothing special about him except for usually his head beyond the helmet. Come on. There. So, yeah. There. And then, last but not least, we have the bounty hunter named Dengar, or Denjar. I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name. So, yeah. But he's also pretty awesome. You see him in the Clone Wars series, and I also have an older model of him somewhere. Came with the Slave 1, I think. So, yeah. But that was it for the minifigures, at least. Which, if you look upon it from here, they pretty much dwarf the entire Executor if you reveal the minifigures. So, I wouldn't do that. Well then, let's see. Can we close this, or is there still a piece in the way? There's still a piece in the way. Have to be very accurate when doing this, otherwise you can put something wrong. And see, this thing, there's still something in the way here. Oh, well, it seems it worked. So, one thing I would not recommend about this set is throwing it onto the ground. This set is heavy. Believe me on that. I mean, if I try to lift it here, this is pretty much where the entire weight of it is centered, and this is also this section here is the heaviest point in the entire Executor, which is pretty good that there's a supporting stand under it. So, but let's just say like this: if I try to lift it up, lifting it there, you'll lift it at pretty much everywhere because, as I said before, the weight's pretty much centered at that point. If I try to lift it up here, then we'll just do that. Well, it is pretty sturdy. So, yeah. But again, I really wouldn't recommend you throwing this onto the ground unless you're gonna have a hell of a work trying to reassemble it. So, definitely not recommended. As you can see here, also it would land pretty smoothly on the ground, as it's just what's it called? As it's pretty much just flat on the bottom, except for here. And well, yeah, we've come to the engine deck, or engine deck. I don't know. Thrusters. So, but yeah, I'll be back in a very few seconds with a comparison once I get that shit on my floor cleaned up. So, until then,